So, I had an accident. Now, if you watched one of my videos a couple days ago, you'll know that I said this. The amount of stories that I've already read of people falling off cliffs, being hit by cars, like falling into lakes because they're trying to chase Pokemon is insane. And it turns out I just became another one of those statistics. That's right, this is not a clickbait title. This is not a clickbait video, like anything. Like, I cracked my head open playing Pokemon Go. What more can I say? And yes, I can laugh about it now, but it was actually a really, really serious thing. A couple days ago, when Pokemon Go first got released, I had my friend John here, Electra Snow, as you might know him better. So we were just playing on it, trying to get it to work, because as you do know, the servers have been a bit glitchy. So we were like trying to get it to work. We were in the living room, and it was getting so hot because we have just had like a heat wave in England, and it's so lovely. But in the apartment, it gets so hot because we're quite high up, so all the heat comes up and it's sweltering in here. So I opened the window, and on the windows we have like a little latch to stop people from committing suicide. And I know it sounds serious, but that's what it is. They've got these little latches, so when you open it, it stops a bit just in case like it's a long story, but it's sort of like suicide prevention. But I obviously unlatched it so I could open it fully to let all the air in because it was so hot. And John was like, Roland, is that a good idea? And I was like, yeah, it'll be fine, don't be worried, it'll be fine. So like I opened the window and I sat on the floor, and for about an hour I was just playing on my phone on Pokemon Go. I managed to get it to work, and I was just looking at certain things and things. We were gonna go out Pokemon hunting, and I got so excited. I was like, I cannot wait because like we've not done that yet, and I can't wait to go Pokemon hunting. So I picked up my phone, and in my like mass hysteria of excitement, I jumped up because I was so excited. And as I jumped up, I completely forgot that the window was right above my head. And I jumped up and went whack. I smacked that window so hard, like it literally vibrated through the entire, like you could hear it in the apartment, like it echoed. It was so hard. I instantly was like, grabbed my head, put my head to the ground, and I just like was there. I was like, what the hell just happened? Oh my god, what happened? Because it was so painful. I think I went instantly into shock, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And I pulled my hands away thinking there'd be like a huge bump, and I look at my hands and they are just covered in blood, and there's blood coming all down my arm. Trigger warning, there's blood coming all down the side of my head, and it was so disgusting and vicious, and like it was blood all over the floor. And I like in my state of panic, I was like, I just ran to the bathroom and got a towel and wrapped it around my head and like pressed really hard, and I was like, oh my god, John, what happened? John, oh my god. And I was like panicking because I've never done anything like that to myself whatsoever. I've never broken a bone. I've never really been seriously injured in that way. So I started freaking out. I was sitting in the bathroom on the floor going, oh my god, oh my god. And because I'm a bit of a drama queen as well, like, I was screaming and shouting. And then my vision started to blur. I couldn't see anything. Everything was like, do you know like static TV, like old TVs when it had static? That's all I could see in my eyes. It was like someone doing this and I couldn't see anything. And I was like, you're gonna have to call an ambulance. I'm gonna pass out. I was so close to fainting. Like everything started going funny. John said I literally looked like I had white face paint on. I was that pale. My lips went white, everything. My whole face was just completely white. And I felt really, really sick, like I was gonna throw up. I couldn't even think, like my speech started to slur. Like I just couldn't do life. I couldn't do life. So John called an ambulance, and they sent like an ambulance over. Also, we thought they were gonna send an ambulance over. A couple hours went by, and we were like, where the hell is this ambulance? And then we got like a phone call, and they said to me that they were gonna send a taxi to come and get me because the ambulances were all full. I was like, for goodness sake, why does it have to be like a rush hour ambulance rush when I'm hurt myself? So a taxi came, went to A&E, and I had to sit in A&E for 4 hours before I got served. Like 4 hours. Like maybe they do a different system if it's like life-threatening, but thank God I was not like devastatingly injured. Like maybe if I passed out, they would have seen me faster. I don't know, but like I had to wait for 4 hours in that A&E, and then like put my head back together. It took a little bit of time. They had to clean the wound first, and that was so painful, like literally so painful. So now it is healing okay-ish. I'm not allowed to do anything crazy for this week. I had to call in like sick for work these past 4 days because I can't actually like go to work because they said you can't do anything stressful. Like I can't sleep. Like I literally cannot sleep because when I lie down, any pressure like around the area really hurts. So if I'm going to sleep, if I roll over ever so slightly, like my head pills. I've literally had a non-stop headache for 4 days. Painkillers have been like my best friend the past few days. I've been told that I'm not allowed to shave my head until it's completely healed. Now that's triggering. Like that's triggering for me. And also like I'm not allowed to wash my head properly because I can't get it wet anywhere near the area, which is really horrendously disgusting. Some things I do want to add though, like although this happened, I'm completely obsessed with this game and I love it so much. It's like brung so many people together. Like the amount of friends that I've made just walking around looking for Pokemon, like you just see groups of people who are together and you just start talking and you feel like you just make these new friends, and it's like, this is weird how a game does this. And like, so me and John went out Pokemon hunting a couple days ago, and like, although I probably shouldn't have gone out, I'd been stuck in the house for 3 days and I was like, I need to get some air because this is driving me insane. So we went out to the Olympic Village, which is just over there. There was just groups of people near these lures, and it was so weird because like as soon as a new lure would come, you just see all these people like congregate over to one area, and it was just so funny. And then like a Snorlax appeared on the bottom. Like if anyone's played the game, there's like a little thing here that says like Snorlax has appeared, like there's like little footprints. And as soon as that came up, everyone around me was like, there's a Snorlax. We need to find the Snorlax because it's really rare to pop up. And then the whole group started scattering around trying to find the Snorlax. It was so funny. Anyone who takes the piss out of you for playing Pokemon Go, seriously, they don't understand how fun it is and how much like ridiculous like entertainment it gives you. And also that night, me and John went out like Pokemon hunting at nighttime, and it was midnight. This was midnight, and there was still like 50 people around the Olympic like park like hunting for these Pokemon. That was my I broke my head story. I hope you enjoyed it. I said I'm gonna go take some more painkillers because I have a headache, and doing this video hasn't really helped the situation. Oh dear. Anyway guys, I'll see you soon. Hit the like button because I love you, and come follow me on all my social medias. All my links are in the description, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.
Most likely to urinate themselves at a party.
After 3.
Oh, like Roland did last year.
No, what? No, I didn't! Hey,
Stories.
we all made a vow that we wouldn't let that go on the internet.
What?